Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I wanted to do the latte makeup trend. It's like a new trend, which is obviously not, it's just like a brown color story, but it's been dubbed as the latte trend. And actually the photo that everyone kind of used to reference it is the photo that I think not just me, a lot of people who've been on Tumblr and Pinterest for years have seen before. So I want to do it. I love a brown beige color story as it is, so this is just my way of using this as an opportunity. And yeah, I'm not sure if it's gonna follow all the rules. I mean, I'm not following any tutorial or anything like that. I'm just like going as what I think I would like to do, if you understand. I mean, I did this makeup already once and I really liked the way it turns out. So yeah, I do think I will change the lip today though, because I did do a matte lip when I did it last, and I think I want to do a more glossy lip today. I think we'll see. Yeah, oh, it touched my lip. I'm using the Fenty primer, the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. I used to have the other one as well. I think I used it in like a video. I think it's like a white color. I'm not sure though what the name was, but I didn't really like that one. I bought both of them like a while ago. I mean, it has to be like more than a year, maybe even like 2 years, and haven't used them, like haven't opened them, so it's not like they set open and untouched. They set untouched and unopened, and then I really tried to use them and I discovered I didn't really like that wet one, but this one, like, it's like a milky pink one. I really enjoy that. Not sure what is the claims. It's probably like a retouch primer, probably like pores and stuff like that. I'm sorry, I probably should know that, but I love primers, and I already like can tell by the first few minutes on the skin if it's something that I would like or not. And it doesn't necessarily need to be pore filling or like you know, wrinkles or lines filling or mattifying or glowy. Like, it doesn't necessarily need to be like very extreme on one or another. You just need to make my skin look nice and my makeup look nice. So yeah, now I'm gonna use the Viv concealer, just a little bit on I say a little bit and I just put tons, but mainly in that area. I have a few scars mainly. I don't think I really have very active blemishes at the moment, which is nice. But honestly, this concealer is pretty big, like the container. It has 13 milliliters, which I think it's quite a lot for a concealer. I'm not sure, but I really like this concealer. At first I wasn't so sure. I will put also some under the eyes, even though they are not awful today, which is something for sure. I don't sleep a lot, and I don't sleep in, like, I would say manageable times. So yeah, you know what, I'm gonna start with the face before, and actually I'm gonna do what I started doing, which I use the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin Enhancing Mist. I bought it recently in my trip to London. I bought it in Selfridges in her new counter, and I don't know why I started doing it. I mean, the mist kind of got I don't know, bumpy in the suitcase when I come back, so I just wanted to start using it, even though I had more mists in my drawers. But I was like, I'll start using that one. And then I just started using it to do that because I don't know, I love the consistency of this concealer, but I don't know, it's like too creamy, too thick for my skin, even though I do have more of an oily skin. But I really like how it looks when I do that. Like, I put it in dots and then I use the mist. I usually use the mist more, like in more steps along the way. And I find that it really helps the way it looks. Not necessarily the longevity of the makeup, like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this mist is very good for that. I'm not sure even if it was in one of the claims. Like, I know it's more skincare focused and they say like to use it to refresh and maybe before makeup, but I don't know if they claim it really helps in the longevity of it. But for me it doesn't really. And I use another like spray mist in the end of my makeup, one from Linda Hellberg, like the matte one. So, and that helps because I don't know why, but it helps and I really like it. I also have the hydrating one, but because I'm using the Lisa Eldridge one at the moment, I put the hydrating one aside for now. Yeah, I really like how it looks. And you know what, I'm not like, I had a rough year with my skin. Not necessarily, actually, yeah, yes, necessarily. I had a few breakouts this year that were really persistent, but also it was in times where I didn't took good care of my skin, so I don't know what exactly did I expect. But I really like the way makeup is sitting on it right now, because not always I did enjoy the way it looks. Sometimes it was really frustrating because I was like seeing beautiful people with their skin, even if it had blemishes, scarring, whatever, and their skin still look good with makeup. I mean, obviously it's gonna look like skin, yeah, like I'm not expecting it to absolutely diminish every thing on my face, but it just, it separated and it didn't set right, and it was really annoying for me personally. I'm gonna start doing my eyes now. I don't know why, but I kind of started to change the way, like, the order that I do my makeup. Like, I usually finish my face first and then I do my eyes, but recently I started doing this, like I'm finishing like the base, like primer, concealer, and the powder. By the way, I use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation in 210. And now I start the eyes. Not sure why, but I guess that's the way. I'm using the NARS Eye Primer Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. And the palette I'm gonna use for today is the Kimchi Chic Juicy Chocolate Melt. I really enjoy this palette just as it is, but for this kind of makeup look, it's perfect. It really does. I'm gonna use this brush. It has a little bit of a shadow already, but pretty sure it's one of these shadows. I'm starting with Milk Chocolate. Just a wash. I'm not gonna do something very like opaque. I know that a lot of the looks that people do are more opaque, but it's not really what I want to do with this kind of look. I want it to be more soft and a wash. I mean, you obviously can see the color, but I think you understand what I mean. Doing the same on the other eye. It's such a pretty color, like truly a milk chocolate one, and I love it. I really do. And now I'm gonna take another brush, more of a clean brush, and I'm gonna take the lightest shade in the palette, this one. It's called Choco and Peanut, Choco Plus Peanut. Not sure why they didn't call it white chocolate, but I don't know. And I just put it like that. Oh, pulled out some gunk from my eye. Okay. And then I'm just doing it in the inner corner, the lightest shade, to brighten up the inner corner, because I'm not gonna put any shade there, like not a sparkly one that I usually put, but I do want it to be a little more bright than the rest. And I really like the effect that it gives. And I'm gonna use the other shadow again. The shadows are a little powdery, but I would say that for the money and just, you know what, in general, they are very good. I really enjoy them. Okay, now I'm gonna use the sparkly shades called Cannoli. It's this one. It's so pretty, and it's so pretty for this kind of look. It's a little more pinky than I think most people would use for this kind of look. I understand it's a bit more rose goldy, but I would say it's just a tiny bit more rose goldy, not like a significant amount. And it just looks so pretty. Like, I'm obsessed with the way it looks. And I know some people just put it in the middle of the eye, and I do it on most of the eye, but I'm obsessed with this shadow. I mean, really? How pretty is that? It's so pretty. Now I'm gonna use another brush to put a little bit under my eye, the shade Milk Chocolate, the shade that I used on the eyelid, just to connect them a bit and put a little something. Doesn't do a lot. I don't know if it's just because my under eyes are a bit darker, kind of blends a bit, but I feel it does what I need it to do, to connect it a bit. I think it's so pretty. I'm gonna put my eyebrow, how do you call it, gel, yeah. It's from Essence. It's pretty much the only one that I really use. My eyebrows are in the process of growing out a bit, so there's that. Ooh, a little bit of glitter sparkles from the shadow, yeah. I'm gonna wait with the mascara, and now I'm gonna put the bronzer. It's the Kiko Milano one from the green line. I don't know why I look there. The brushes are here. I'm gonna take this brush, and I'm gonna do this. Shape of a 3. Very basic, I would say. I mean, I'm not doing any new technique, I'll admit. Just do this a little bit here. Nothing will help this double chin, and I'm okay with it. Now I'm gonna use a blush, which I know not everyone wants to use a blush in this trend, but I have a perfect one, I think, from Essence. It is Satin Touch Blush. I'm not sure if it's still available. I think it might not be available anymore, which, believe me, is a tragedy. I have another one that I don't think it's available anymore from them, and like I'm sad. And I just put it the way I put all my blushes. I love blush, even though I blush quite naturally, and that's why it's really hard for me, I think, to find out my correct undertone, because I think I have quite yellow undertones, but then I blush a lot, so I have some pink undertones, and yeah, that's great for me. I will now do again a little bit of a mist. Sometimes it enters my nose and it's not like stinky, but it's like, I don't know, it's a weird feeling. Okay, now I'm gonna use this liquid highlighter. Ooh, that's a lot. I don't need that much. From Viv. It's so pretty. And I usually am not the biggest fan of this kind of products, but somehow this one really took me by surprise, I would say. Put a little bit everywhere, even though, believe me, I would sweat in those places naturally along the way. But it's really pretty, so it's hard for me not to do that. It has a little bit of a weird smell. Not necessarily super bad, but just weird. It's the Skin Dew, by the way. A multi-tasker, I think they call it. How pretty is that shine? I mean, come on. Now I'm gonna use my mascara. And I'm using the Hourglass one. I'm not sure what's the name of that, but I really like it, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the way it comes off. I think it's a tubing mascara, but it doesn't really work for me. I don't know why. Like, it's not hard to remove necessarily, but it always gets in my eye when I remove it, which is a little annoying. So yeah, but I really like the effect that it gives. Now, when I opened it like a month, 2 months ago, I don't know if it was too liquidy or what, but I wasn't the biggest fan of the way it was looking. Not sure like what was the reason, but yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan. But now, after it's set for a little bit, I love the way it looks on my lashes. Again, not sure what was the cause, but happy that I do enjoy it now, because it's expensive mascara and I would love to enjoy it, you know. It's nice to enjoy the things you purchased, especially when they are expensive. Oh my god, I succeeded without doing any accident. That never happens. But I need to put all the excess. How it's really pretty, right? Now I'm just gonna do my lips. I put a little bit of a lip balm beforehand. I'm gonna use the Natasha Denona. I need a nude lip crayon in Dana. I love her. I need a oh my god, I need a nude line in the lipsticks and the lip crayons. Big fan. Oh, really like this. Now I'm gonna put the Summer Fridays, I think it's vanilla yeah, beige vanilla lip balm. Beautiful lip balm. Love it. Love the color. Love everything about it. Love the way it looks. How beautiful is that? Now I'm gonna put this spray on. It's the Linda Hellberg one, the LH Cosmetics. It's like the beigey, greigey one. It's also so fine, a beautiful, beautiful mist, really. I love that. I love so much of a product. And yeah, that's it. That's the final look. The latte makeup trend by me. I truly love the way it looks. It's probably the makeup look that I feel the most comfortable in. And like every day going out, I just love it. I feel so pretty. And yeah, hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you in the next one.